Well, President Trump did tune in to the fifth day of Democrat-led impeachment hearings today, responding in real time to the testimonies. One America's Emerald Robinson has more from the White House.
The whole White House seems to be watching impeachment hearings on this Thursday, another day of public hearings. In fact, the president himself took to Twitter to react to statements made by David Holmes, a State Department official who was based at the embassy in Kyiv. The president saying, "I've been watching people make phone calls my entire life. My hearing is and has been great. Never have I been watching a person making a call which was not on speakerphone and been able to hear or understand a conversation. I even tried, but to no avail. Try it live." Now, the president was referencing a statement made by Holmes, who alleged that he overheard a phone conversation on July 26th after the July 25th call with President Zelensky between Ambassador to the EU Gordon Sondland and President Trump. Holmes claims that Trump asked Sondland about investigations and that the ambassador gave a very colorful remark along with, "Anything you ask him to do, he'll do it because he essentially loves you." Now, the Democrats are listing Holmes as one of their more credible witnesses. The White House is again knocking him, saying that everything he is saying is based on assumption and hearsay and secondhand knowledge, specifically what he said about Sondland. Also, a lot of his points are conversations with Ambassador Sondland, who himself said in a Wednesday hearing that he had no direct knowledge that the security aid was tied to investigations, particularly investigations into the Bidens. Now, Holmes wasn't the only one appearing before Congress. Also, former National Security Council advisor Fiona Hill, who was a Russia and Ukraine expert here at the White House, she also testifying, focusing largely on Russian interference into the 2016 election. Hill warning not to focus so much on any possible Ukrainian interference, saying that it only gives Russia more leverage. Hill saying that Russia sought to undermine the legitimacy of Hillary Clinton had she won the 2016 election, but the White House countering that, saying, quote, "Democrats are playing into Russia's hands by trying to undermine the legitimacy of the duly elected president and overturn the voice of American voters." And as for Ukraine interference, the White House pointed to a 2017 article written by Ken Vogel and David Stern for Politico in January of 2017, before President Trump even took office, that outlined efforts by Ukraine to damage then candidate Trump and bolster Hillary Clinton. Thursday marks the last day of public hearings for this week, and while headlines on Wednesday suggested that Ambassador Sondland's testimony was particularly damaging for the president, the White House so far says they're feeling really good about what they've seen and said that Republicans have been able to point to the holes in Democrats' key witnesses. At the White House, Emerald Robinson, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.